Okay, so notes today. Introduction to probability and practice. So, here we go. Introduction to probability. So probability is a fraction. So we're going to talk about probability, and it is the desired over the total outcomes. And desired is what we want to have happen. And so there are two types of probability that we can talk about in this introduction. There's theoretical. And theoretical probability is the mathematical fraction. Probability is a fraction that shows the chance of something happening. So that's the math behind it. I know that this fraction is going to represent the mathematical chance of something happening. But there's also this idea of experimental probability. An experimental probability is the fraction of what really happened. So I know if I want to flip a coin, the chances of flipping a heads, there's one head out of 2 coins, or out of 2 sides. It's 1 out of 2. But if I flip my coin and I get a tails, I have 0 out of 1 flip. It's telling me if I just flip it once and I don't get what I want, my experiment's telling me it's not going to happen. So experimental probability has to be done a lot. You can't just do it once and be like, oh, well, that's what it says. Probability lives on a number line. Our number line for probability is 0 to 1. And 0 is not happening. 0 chance. And 1 is definite. Means it's going to happen. In the middle lives 1/2, or 0.5, which is equally likely, unlikely. So there are some ideas we have to talk about for probability, some things that we need to know. Basics. I know that a coin has 2 sides. Now, yes, are there double-sided coins, double heads, yes. We're not talking about tricks. We're talking about the basics of information. I know that a die, singular for dice, a regular die has 6 sides. If it's going to have more than 6 sides, it's going to tell you. It will say a 10-sided die or a 20-sided die. The big one that I think we need to talk about is a deck of cards. And a deck of cards has 52 cards total. Don't include the jokers, don't include the rules of poker. And in a deck of cards, there's an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. Now the ace could go after the king. But that's called a suit, like those are all in a suit. And there's hearts, which are red. There are diamonds, which are red. There are clubs, this is a club, which are black. And then I'm really bad at drawing a spade, which are black. Club, spade. Okay, I am going to stop this video. I need to work with some students. And then there's a second video that you'll watch. I'll link it underneath for the practice.